So welcome everyone to EtherPunk 2021, an initiative by DevFolio. At DevFolio, we're a huge proponent. We have been a huge supporter of Ethereum since ETH India 2018. And after doing about two editions, not about, exactly two editions of ETH India in Bangalore, uh, now we have actually, because of the situation of COVID and everything, we have transitioned into doing online hackathons. And EtherPunk is the first online Ethereum hackathon of 2021. The name definitely is not inspired by the game that we were so much hyped about. So yeah, so welcome guys, welcome. And I think we already have a number of participants joining us. And I think we can begin now. So I am Nishant. I am the co-founder and head of design at DevFolio. And today I'm your host this evening. And of course, all of the initiatives that we have done, all of the hackathons that you participated in and submitted your projects in, would not have been possible without the support of these companies: Matic, One and Chainlink, Biconomy, Portis, Superfluid, Unilend, DeFi Dollar, Binance, and Llama. We are very thankful for these companies who supported the hackers by giving mentorship and all sorts of new technologies that are making new things on the Ethereum possible. So before I go into the next set of things that I want to talk about, the first thing is that we'll have to go through a couple of stats. And in this edition of EtherPunk 2021, so the first thing is that this time in this edition we got 1,852 applications. 1,852 is an interesting number. Just for a little trivia, 1852 is the year in which Netherlands started issuing their postage stamps. And 1852 is also the year in which the first public female toilet opened in London. So do you what you want with that information, but we got a lot of applications, 1,852 applications from 25 different countries. And we have 694 participants participating in this edition of EtherPunk. And we have 145 teams. We have 367 individuals who will be working together. And the average age of hackers in this edition is 21 years. I remember back in 2018, it was 23 years. So we see more and more of young developers actually joining the Ethereum ecosystem and building new things in it. So that is totally cool. That is so awesome. And again, these are our sponsors. And right now what we will do is we'll invite our sponsors one by one, and they'll share about the bounties and a little bit about what they're working on. And each of them have 5 minutes. Matic, we have Muskan from Matic who will talk a little bit about that bounties. So Muskan, why don't you go ahead and share your screen, and I'll just unmute you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Nishant. I'll just do that. You'll have to stop your screen sharing, otherwise I will not be able to do that. You can share my screen, right? You can screen, right? Is it? Can you see my screen? All right. So I'll just briefly explain about, I'll tell about myself. So I am Muskan. I lead developer evangelism at Matic. So all the dev initiatives we do, like hackathons and grant programs. Like one of the most successful grant program was Builder. So I lead all the dev initiatives at Matic. And so about a brief introduction about Matic as well. So Matic is a layer 2 scaling solution which offers POS plus Plasma sidechain on top of Ethereum. So it enables Ethereum developers to scale their dApps for large-scale user adoption. And some of the key features which Matic offers is a very extremely low-cost transaction cost and a very high throughput and fast confirmation times and a seamless user experience. And like as a developer, like we usually say that if you are an Ethereum developer, you're already a Matic developer. because all the tools and technologies which are compatible with Ethereum, that are compatible with Matic, like Truffle and like Ganache, like all the tools and technologies. And to deploy your dApp on Matic, you just need to change one RPC and you're done. Like nothing else. Like it's simply done. You have deployed your first dApp on Matic. So yeah, so in this, so we have been doing a lot of hackathons with Devfolio. I don't even remember the count right now, but so this is the next ETH India series. So we are offering US 5,000 USDT in this hackathon, EtherPunk, and there are like 5 tracks, 1,000 per track. First track is 1 million wallets campaign with a Covalent. So like in this track, a Matic ecosystem partner Covalent is offering 3,000 USD on top of Matic 1,000 USDT if you use Covalent APIs to deploy a wallet. So Covalent basically offers APIs to query blockchain data. And so in this campaign, this campaign is focusing on building custom themed wallets and showcasing your creativity and diversity in wallets. And more details can be found here on this page. So Covalent has already designed some templates which you can use to build wallets. Like one is this crypto spot prices Chrome extension, then is wallet balance dashboard, NFT wallet balance dashboard. So they have already given you some code snippets and some templates which you can use to build some wallets and use your own creativity as well. So next is decentralized prediction markets. So this track is to build a decentralized prediction market where you can like bet on highly debated topics like political elections and the results of reality shows, results of esports tournaments. Something really cool. Like one of the like most trending like prediction market is Poly market, if you have like seen like during election times. Something on that front. And next is gaming NFT track. This is to build a game NFT based project that uses Matic scalability for a seamless gaming experience. And next track is a DeFi app. So some of the ideas I would like to share is like a Aave fork on Matic, or a balance of fork, or some prediction market for equities, lossless arbitrage, something on that sort. And like the last is open track. Like if you have some ideas and that doesn't like lies in all of these tracks, then feel free to use your creativity and create something very cool. And yeah, that's it about bounties. And apart from it, like so like we expect some awesome projects built during this hackathon. And so we'll select some top teams who will be building some potential projects, and we'll be offering some incubation and marketing support to the projects we'll select. If they have some potential, after the hackathon we'll select these projects. Yeah, so that's it about it. Like I really hope that I'm really excited to see like what developer community we will build this time during EtherPunk. Yeah, I'll just
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Muskan.
Thanks, Shant. I think I was very fast. I don't know.
No,
I think
that's all right. I mean, if some of the hackers didn't catch the details sent, they can always
yeah,
send their questions in the chat, and then we can circle back to them later, or then we can always have a
yeah.
discussion on Discord. Yeah. Okay. Great.
I
So
think we had I thought like we have to complete in 5 minutes, so I was moving very fast just to complete, like not exceed the time. Yeah.
yeah, no, Muskan, that won't be a problem. That won't be a problem. I mean, we can always, like I said, we can always discuss. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, so before I move ahead, someone in the chat wants the link to the blog post, so you can go ahead and share that in the chat, and then we can move ahead in the event. That sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'll
great.
just do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So before we move on in the event, there as a little activity, we have one poll going on. Like I said during the stats portion, that this year we have the average age of hackers 21 years. So as a little poll that we have on Zoom here, what the hackers can do, what the participants can do is answer yes or no to this poll, which is asking whether you are new to Ethereum or not. And then let's see how that goes and how many people we have that have just entered the Ethereum ecosystem. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the poll, and you should be able to see it on your screens. Okay, let's give it like 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, we've got about 80% people who are new to Ethereum, so that's great. Okay, I'll give it, let's say, 10 more seconds to this. Okay, I think we have the result. We have 76% of entire participants in this Zoom right now who are new to Ethereum. That's so great. And we have 24% people who have prior experience with Ethereum. So I think in the next couple of events, we'll have a decrease in the average age of hackers. I think maybe it'll go down, and we'll have many new people coming to the Ethereum ecosystem and the whole idea of decentralized internet as well. So I'm going to end the poll now and move ahead in the event. Okay. All right, great. So I'll just share the results for everyone to see. Okay. Okay, up next, we have Peter from 1inch. So Peter, why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself, and you can also share your screen. So I'll stop sharing my screen right now.
Yeah, thank you. Looks like I'm already unmuted, right? Test?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will share my screen. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. So, first of all, hello to all the hackers, and thank you for organizers. That's a great project and great teams, and I'm very glad to see all the familiar faces there. So I would like to represent 1inch exchange. This is my good friends. The founders is Anton Bukov and Sergey Kunz. So they made it on one of the hackathon in the past on ETH India. So and now here is our great team. Most of them are developers, and so for now we just funded 40.8 millions by famous VC. On our DEX aggregator is more than 12 billion already of US dollars already traded like every day. So we are happy to participate in this hackathon and invite you to be a part of this, build something on top of our API, and join our star team. So here it is. There is a bounties. We have 4 bounties in total, $8,000 in inch tokens that we will be paid for you. The first is the most important thing about our DEX aggregator, that we provide the best trading fee. So now on Uniswap and Balancer, SushiSwap, there is a lot of you can make much better rates if you split your trade between different exchanges. So here is the thing. We encourage you to make a bot that shows how much users could save if they will swap their tokens, not on some specific DEX, but on one exchange. To do this, you can easily retrieve this information from blockchain, from our API. You can make a quote and check how much it costs on our DEX. And the perfect, it will be work online. For example, if you can make a bot that will tweet about all the trades on that can be better if you go on 1inch, so it will be perfect. So this is the first bounty. The second bounty is about liquidity protocol. We just announced recently the new protocol that allows to stakers who stake their funds in the pools vote about different kind of parameters of the pool. So some of the stakers don't want to vote. So the task is to make a smart contract that will be automatically manage the staked votes and also distribute rewards based on these staked tokens. The third one is more about research and visualization. So if someone familiar with the data analysis, so this task for you. We want to see the pool simulator. So we have 5 different pool settings that stakers can change, like default fee, slippage fee, decay period, and so on. All the information about these things you can find on our Medium or documentation. So the thing is, we want to find the optimal parameters, and we want to make a backtesting and check which parameters will be optimal to make pool works in the best way. So you if you can make visualization, so we can just change parameters and see how our pool will behave with different parameters, it will be great. So at least like it could be research at least or some visualization. It will be a huge bonus for your submission. The fourth one is OpenTrack. So surprise us. Or we encourage you to build something new based on our 1-inch API, something that will be beneficial for users, DP users, and we will also reward the most innovative submissions. So a couple of words in the end about judging criteria. So first of all, creativity. We want to see the unique tasks. There is a lot of hackathons. We want to see something new, not like just copy paste. So this is very important. Also, we want to see the source code since we're hackers, so it should be available so we can see how you achieve these results. And we require a working demo with solid MVP, or it will be better if you can make a video and demonstration how it works. Also, I want to say, so we are hiring some talents, and here is our tech stack like Angular, RxJS. So if you will make something on top of this technological stack, it will be a bonus, but it's not necessary. It's a hackathon and you're able to use whatever you want. So here it is. Welcome to the hackathon. I hope you will enjoy, build the new DeFi solutions, and thank you very much. Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Peter. Thanks for all the information. And now we'll move to the next sponsor. We've got Chainlink, and I think we have Patrick from Chainlink here. Patrick, hey. So Patrick will go ahead and talk about Chainlink bounties and about Chainlink in the next 5 minutes. So take it away, Patrick.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Hi, everyone. Thanks for inviting me here. Could I actually get permissions to share the screen? Awesome. All right. Can everyone see that? We're looking good. I'm gonna take the silence as a yes. We're good here. Yes. Okay. Cool. Hi, everyone. So I know that we have a lot of new people here. So everyone who's new to the Ethereum community, welcome, and new to the blockchain community in general, welcome. It's really exciting. You know, these are really the stomping grounds for innovation. So you came to a great hackathon. You know, welcome. Really excited for you guys to be here. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Chainlink and the problem that Chainlink solves for blockchains. It's commonly referred to as the Oracle problem, right? And this problem, as you'll go, you know, the more you learn about blockchains, is that blockchains are these walled gardens, right? They're very different from any other technology that you've ever worked with before, because they're deterministic. right? Meaning that if you replayed the blockchain from the Genesis block all the way to the end, you need to get into the exact same state. So if I replay a blockchain, or if anybody else replays the blockchain, it's always going to be the same. Now, this is great because, you know, it allows us to do, you know, all these awesome things that blockchain allows us to do, but it comes with this issue where that these blockchains can't connect to real world data and events, right? So this is commonly known as the Oracle problem. In addition, if we do grab data from an Oracle, and again, an Oracle is any device that connects, interacts with the off-chain world to provide data to smart contracts. If we do grab data from an Oracle and it's a centralized Oracle, then, you know, we have all this decentralized logic that we're running on chain, but we're getting our data from a centralized point. We've basically ruined all the decentrality because the whole system is no longer decentralized because the data isn't decentralized. So we want to make our data decentralized in addition to our logic, so we can have a truly end-to-end decentralized smart contract and make it more, you know, secure, reliable, honest, etc. So this is where Chainlink basically comes in. And why is it not switching? So this is where Chainlink comes in. Chainlink is the standard for decentralized oracles. Chainlink allows aggregated data from multiple nodes, from multiple sources to be aggregated on chain and give you this source of definitive truth, right? This source of, hey, this is what the price actually is, or here's what the data actually represents, because it's coming from these decentralized Chainlink nodes. So Chainlink is this modular framework which allows you to get your data on chain to interact with your smart contracts, to take them from, you know, being able to do token transfers and anything inside the blockchain to being able to do literally anything. So that's the power with Chainlink here. One of the most popular tools that people use is actually what's called Chainlink's price feeds. So these are basically out of the box, pre-configured Oracle networks that can give you definitive truth about different prices of stuff. For example, here is the price of Ethereum in USD, decentralized because it's coming from all these different nodes who are bringing data on in different ways. So actually, if you see all those little dots around that check mark is the aggregated result. Obviously, this is from a couple months back when Ethereum was $200. But each one of those nodes, you can see the price that they're saying, hey, the price of ETH is this. The price of ETH is 197, 195, 196. All those get aggregated to being this definitive source of truth in the middle. And these work as this community tool that anybody can use to spin up protocols that use these price feeds as this reference point of, hey, here's what the price of ETH actually is. And there's a ton of different crypto pairs and even non-crypto pairs, like, for example, fast gas, or, you know, proof of reserve, like how much money TUSD has in the bank. So you can use these price feeds as kind of this definitive, decentralized reference points to build whatever you want. So what are some of the things that you can build? We have a blog out there. I definitely recommend you doing a quick Google for 77 use cases enabled by Chainlink. It has a huge list of 77 use cases of different smart contract applications that you can build. But a big one, a huge one, and this is where price feeds are most commonly used right now, it's in what's called DeFi, or decentralized finance. So a number of these top projects, you know, like Aave, like Synthetics, like Year.Finance, they're using Chainlink as their price feeds because they know that Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle service and they're going to get the best data there. So in addition, Chainlink has a lot of other really cool tools like verifiable randomness functions, which allow you to get provably random numbers into your smart contracts. There's a long conversation about the issue of randomization in decentralized systems. And we've got a whole blog on it if you want to learn a little bit more. And then kind of the final thing is that, you know, if you don't want to use any of the pre-box stuff, you can build your own Oracle network. You can bring any data on. In the documentation, there's a section called Make Any API Call or Get Any API. You can work with any API or any source of data, which currently makes, you know, the web work right now. So Chainlink is really the ability to take any input from the real world and any output from the blockchain and do whatever you want with the smart contract in a decentralized, secure, reliable, honest, fair manner. So that's the power of Chainlink. Hope you guys build some really cool things for this hackathon. Really looking forward to it. We are giving out 5 prizes, $4,000 paid in link. So the link equivalent of whatever that is, top 3 projects that use Chainlink, it can be VRF, it can be an API call, it can be price feeds, whatever you want. They're going to get $1,000 each. And then there will be 2 runners up for $500 each. And for some resources, there's a ton of resources. I will be in the Discord, so feel free to @me, @Patrick in the Discord. The documentation is a great place to go. Everything you need is there, including code examples to build what you want. We have some out-of-the-box solutions right here. You can literally click it. It'll bring you to a truffle project. It'll bring you to a brownie project. And then we have some hackathon resources where you can see past hackathon projects that have actually won and maybe get some inspiration from them, as well as those 77 use cases. So that's it from me. I hope everyone has a fantastic hackathon. Looking forward to helping you guys out, helping you all build some really cool projects. And I'll talk to you all soon.
Great. Thank you, Patrick. Some really amazing prizes there. And also thanks for putting up the resources together. All right. So I'll go ahead and share my screen again. 1 second. Okay, so next up after Chainlink, we've got, give me 1 minute. We've got Biconomy, and Biconomy has actually sent a quick video introducing the bounties and about Biconomy. So I'll go ahead and play that. If you can hear the audio, please let me know. Just a thumbs up would be great.
Oh, there's no audio. Can
Okay, so there's no audio?
Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 second. I think I should be. I'll just share it again.
Hey guys, this is Aditya from Biconomy. First of all, it's great to be here. We are very thrilled to be supporting and promoting the Ethereum community in India. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening, and there's a lot of talent. So we are very excited to see what you guys come up with, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of very exciting and amazing Web3 products coming out of India, in the near future. And if you are a builder, a hacker, entrepreneur in this space, like feel free to reach out to me, to any of our team, to any of the people. Speaking today, you will find that the whole ecosystem, the whole community is very helpful. We want to help each other, and when we find interesting projects coming out of coming in the crypto space, we all want to help. So yeah, feel free to reach out. So, well, what's Biconomy? It's not a well-kept secret, but Web3 products are still very complicated to use. You need to know about wallets. You need to know about MetaMask. You need to own ETH. You need to know what the heck gas is. Why is it so high? Etc. 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 It's still very complicated for everyday users, and much of this complexity has to do with transactions. Because for Web3 products, like every interaction is a transaction, and that is the infrastructure layer that we are targeting. So we are trying to simplify blockchain transactions, and we want to simplify it for the end users, of course, so that it's easy for them to use crypto products. But we also want to simplify it for the developers to make sure such a simplified or better user experience is easy to implement, easy to manage. It's plug and play APIs, and what we're trying to do is introduce meta transactions, and this way we can help. For example, some of the clients that we work with, they sponsor the gas for the users. So imagine gasless trading, and there are other use cases as well that we are working on that I'll talk about. So coming to bounties, give me 1 second. Oops, Yes. So yeah, so we are issuing in total $2,000 in prizes, and this will be awarded to 2 teams. And we have 2 tracks or 2, you can say, directions that we want teams to build on. The first one is a little bit more specific. So we have a product that we're going to launch, launching now, which is called Bioeconomy Forward, and it enables users to pay gas in ERC20 tokens. So we want to reward the best user-centric project that improves the user experience by using Bioeconomy Forward. And there are multiple use cases then you can think of. For example, allowing users to pay in stable coins, or you can think of other use cases as well. But what we want to see is how do you integrate this feature into your decentralized application, and how it improves the user experience. The other one is an open track, but it's to leverage meta transactions. So as I was explaining before, you can integrate use cases such as gasless transactions. Again, if for example, if you are building on Matic, so we have a partnership with Matic. So if you're building on Matic, then we will sponsor the gas for all your users. And similarly, even if you're building on XDAI or other layer 2s, then even then you will find that you can sponsor gas for your users using Bioeconomy's meta transaction layer, which will again improve the user experience. So that is sort of what you want to see. You want to see more user-centric decentralized applications being built using Bioeconomy's APIs, and I feel it's a win-win because, of course, you stand a chance to win those prizes, which is great. But I feel like we will help you brainstorm. Even if you don't win, we will help you. If you integrate with us, we will help you with in marketing, in promotion, in whatever way we can help. And of course, it will make your applications a better experience for the user. So yes, we look forward to your submissions, and I'm sure we're going to see some very exciting things. And these are some contacts. So as I said, feel free to get in touch, and looking forward to your submissions. Thanks.
Great. That was Aditya from Bioeconomy. Guys, am I still audible? Can I get a thumbs up? Okay, great. So moving on. Okay, we're done with Bioeconomy. And up next, we have Francesco Resi from Superfluid. So Francesco, are you here?
Yeah, can you confirm you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I'm sending it over to you now. I'll stop my video, and then you can share your screen. Okay.
Perfect. I won't be sharing my screen, but you get to see me.
Yeah,
so,
okay,
hi
great.
everyone.
Not an issue.
No worries. So hi everyone. I'm Francesco. I'm one of the co-founders at Superfluid. And first of all, I must say I'm extremely excited. This is the first hackathon we sponsor. While in the last 2 years, we've been participating in a number of Ethereum hackathons, and seeing so many people joining this hackathon who have never before experienced Ethereum is extremely encouraging to us. Like, I wish I had been 21 when I found out about crypto, right? And you guys are at the forefront of building basically what will define the finance of the future. So you're in a really good spot. You found the right industry. Now all you have to do is go forward, build an amazing hack, win the hackathon, and then go forward, build a company, and change the world. So super excited to see you guys. And yeah, so let me tell you a bit about Superfluid. So we're a project that started quite recently. So this is the first hackathon we sponsor. And basically what we do at Superfluid is empower money to do more. So the Superfluid tokens, so we call them super tokens, are basically tokens with superpowers. They can do a lot more than traditional tokens that can simply be transferred from one account to another. So what we do at Superfluid is you can take any token on the Ethereum blockchain and upgrade it to have extra functionalities. So once you've upgraded it, you can then stream the money, you can distribute rewards to thousands of users, and you can call multiple transactions in one through a batch call. So These functionalities are not there with normal tokens, but they are with super tokens. So by building on Superfluid, you're building a more powerful money. So first of all, I'd like to explain what streams are, because coming from traditional backgrounds, you probably have never heard of this, right? So what is streaming money? Streaming money is the powerful primitive that allows you to send money every second. So instead of sending money once, so where you just basically send money from one user to another, you're sending money every second. So basically every second, a tiny bit of money gets transferred from you to another account. In order to start a stream, you don't need any capital, and streams go on indefinitely until you close them. So if I start a stream now to one of you, you will keep receiving money forever. And this is only possible using Superfluid. So this is one of our primitives. The other primitives, as I was mentioning, rewards distribution. This is a very powerful one, which allows you to send money to lots of people at the same time. So for example, if you're giving rewards every week or every day, you can use this primitive to distribute that with fixed gas cost, which means you'll save a lot of money on transaction fees, and at the same time, giving your users a very, very good experience. We also have batch calls, which, like Economy was saying, solve one of the problems with Web3, right? So you often have to do a lot of transactions. So if you use a dApp, sometimes you have to do 3-4 transactions before you actually get to do what you want, right? Using batch calls on Superfluid, you can do a number of different operations on the blockchain in one single call. And again, this is only possible using Superfluid. So we would be really excited to see what you guys come up with. Like everybody else has said before me, the really, really good thing of hackathons is creativity, right? You guys have a month to build whatever comes in your brain. There's no constraints, right? You have to simply be creative, use new technology, and make something amazing. Now, what we're looking at Superfluid is an app which is complete. So working, that's very important because it's too easy to build things that don't work. We also value a lot that you use the super token framework extensively. So the degree of integration is also very important to us. And again, originality. There's so many ideas that anybody can come up with. Don't go with the first idea, go with the second, go with the third, do something outlandish that will make our eyes come out. Now, we'll be awarding the best application with 1,000 USDT and 3 extra bonus applications with 500 USDT. Now, these applications for the bonus prizes would be the best DeFi application, that's decentralized finance, the best NFT application, that's a non-fungible token, and the best application that uses our contracts extensively. So our SDK is very easy to use with JavaScript. So a lot of you are young, probably not that experienced, but I can tell you it's very, very easy. With 2 functions, you can start a stream of money. It's amazing. I'm not a very good developer, and I can tell you, I understand it. It's very easy. Go for our docs. You can go at hack.superfluid.finance. And what you'll find is an idea billboard. Here, we've got ideas that come both from the community, from other hackers like you, and also from our team. So here you can find all these ideas, you can post your own, and you can also look for team members. So if you don't have a team yet, go there, write down the first idea that comes up, and then you can always change it going forward, but at least you'll find amazing teammates to hack with. And I can tell you, the people you hack with at this hackathon might be the ones you end up working with in the future. My co-founders, we all met at hackathons. They're an amazing opportunity to shape up something that could potentially change the world. You're changing finance, changing money, right? This is something we use every day. It's extremely impactful. So go out there, build something amazing, and then come to our Discord, share it with us, get us excited. We'll give you all our assistance, all our technical expertise, and we'll help you even after the hackathon is over. So it's super important for us that this isn't a hackathon experience. We want this to be the beginning of your career in Web3. So even after the hackathon, if you think your idea is good, come to us. We'll give you mentorship. We'll introduce you to investors. We'll give you all the assistance we can to make your idea become a successful Web3 venture. So that's it for me. I'm super excited to see everybody again and join our Discord. go to our website, superfluid.finance. You can find our docs, you can find the idea document, and you can find our Discord, which is where all the action happens. So yeah, thanks to everyone. And if you have any questions, I'll be in the chat room. Can't hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
Thank you, Francisco. That was super inspiring. And thank you so much for choosing us as the first hackathon to sponsor. That means a lot to us.
Absolutely. I've seen, honestly, when I saw Instadap, I think it was 2 years ago, I was so inspired. Like 3 18, 17-year-olds from India building a company which attracted so much attention. I used it on the first week they launched, and it was just an inspiring thing for me. Yeah. So yeah, good job, everyone. Good luck.
Exactly. Even back then, crypto was not something that was very much supported by the government, even in India back then. And starting something back then was very inspiring, of course. Okay, so I'll go ahead and share my screen now. And up next, so we've got Francisco from Superfluid. Up next, we've got Scott from POTUS. We'll talk about the bounties, the prizes, and a little bit about what POTUS does. So do we have Scott here? Hello. Hey, Scott. I think I'll go ahead and.
Hi, pleasure to be here. I am going to share my screen in just a moment, but before that, I wanted to thank you and the Devfolio community for having POTUS by Shapeshift here again. We have found your community to be one of the most inspiring communities to build with. So a little bit of background. POTUS by Shapeshift is a standard Web3 provider, except for we support multiple networks. We do support layer 2s such as Matic network. So when implementing our SDK, yay, Matic, you could build with on Matic or on Ethereum or a multitude of other EVM compatible chains that we support. With that, I'm going to get into our application quite a bit. So I'm going to share my screen now. Go. So this is our docs page, our docs.portus.io, just to show you that it takes literally a few lines of code to get this Web3 provider implemented. Now, the special thing about POTUS and our Web3 provider is instead of putting the pressure on the end user to engage in your application, we believe that for user experience, it's best for the developers to integrate the SDK so that when you attract new users and they come to your, whether it's a marketplace, a game, or something in DeFi, now they can use email and password to engage in your dApp. And what's so great about that is the email and password is end-to-end encryption, so it's non-custodial, and it still gives this really great, easy onboarding experience for anyone coming to your dApp. And when building something, user experience should be hands down the #1 thing people should focus on, especially when entering this new era of 2021 and trying to bring in this mass adoption. Just to give you an example of some of the applications that have built with us, you can see here from Sorare to Gods Unchained to DevCash. In DeFi, we work with 1inch, we work with 0x, AirSwap, Based, Curve, DeFi Snap, DeFi Stap, Croco Finance, Uniswap, Multisender, Prismatic Labs, Synthetic Exchange, Zerion. It goes down to social applications from Aragon, 3box, OneHive, Superworld AR, Springroll, XYO Matrix. Of course, we have different marketplaces from OpenSea to Gitcoin to Auctionity to Known Origin to RareArt, and then some of our games that we enjoy, from Crypto Dozer to Dozerbird to Gods and Chains to Sorare. So you can see we have quite a gambit of the ecosystem that build with our SDK. So our bounties today and during this hackathon are as we have a first place for $500, a second place for $300, and a third place for $200. Again, one of the main things is that the application should be live and usable. And if you have any questions during this time, whether it's about our Trust This app, our gas relay that we have built in, something that we have called Change Networks. So if you wanted to build something, on Matic, and then eventually have it go onto Ethereum for layering, you're able to do that with our Change Network. Just like Economy, they're a fantastic group. We have gas relay built in. We also have multiple ways to sign transactions. And again, user experience is key. So go ahead and check out the user experience guidelines on the Portis docs. If you have any questions, we're here to help you. I couldn't say it better than Francisco, but this is an amazing opportunity that you all have to work together to build this next era of the financial institutions starting from scratch. Whatever help we can provide in guidance, in our networks, in investors, let us help guide you towards an actual company if this so is your passion. Thank you again, DevFolio community. It's excellent to be here. Portis by Shapeshift is very excited to be participating yet again. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. We're also very happy to have you again in our hackathon.
Also, I just want to say hello to all our friends from 1inch and Superfluid and everyone else that's participating. And I know we have a lot of friends from the community that will be here. It's nice to see everyone. So hello, friends.
Great. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, so that was Scott from Portis. And with that, we're done with all our sponsors. I'd like to thank them again for taking the time out and sharing and being part of the hackathon, first of all, and then taking the time out and sharing all the resources and the prizes and everything. So thank you again, our sponsors. And moving on, I'll just share some communication resources. So first of all, we've got our Telegram ETH India group. It has about 1,000 Ethereum hackers on there, 1,000 Ethereum builders. If you need help building something, or if you're in need of a resource or just general help, you can ping the entire group and someone will be able to help you from there. So this is the link for the Telegram. It's t.me/EtherIndiaCo. Next up, we've got Discord group. This is a DevFolio Discord, and you can find EtherPunk 2021 group channel there. And it's a great place to introduce yourself and also find team members. And up next, we've got, this is the hackathon calendar. I think this is something that you should go ahead and visit the link and bookmark it. I'm sorry about that. I've got something about it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, coming back. So this is the hackathon calendar. Like I said, you should go ahead and bookmark it so that you don't miss the entire event. I'll go to the link once again. You should go ahead and join the Discord. It's bit.ly/DevFolio Discord. We've got Telegram at this. And okay, moving on, we've got all the bounties that, many hackers in the chat were asking if they have a consolidated place where all the bounties are linked. So this is the link. We've got bit.ly/EtherPunk-bounties. You can visit the link and we'll make sure to keep it updated if there are any new additions in the bounties. Okay. And just again, that it's so great that we have over $25,000 worth of bounties this time. That's amazing. Just wanted to put it out there. And again, I'd like to go over our gold tier sponsors, Matic and 1inch. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. We've got Chainlink, Economy, and Portis as our silver tier sponsors. Thank you again, guys. And we've got bronze sponsors, Superfluid, Uniland, DeFi Dollar, Binance, and Llama. Thank you again. And remember that, like I said, our sponsors, Francisco and everyone, it's inspired you enough. And remember, to build something interesting and that you are actually going in and changing finance the way that it has worked for centuries. So remember that, never stop building. I've also got the hoodie on, if you can see it. And remember to be kind and be respectful to the fellow hackers. There will be no bullying and harassment will be tolerated. And if you notice something that's not respectful of someone being unkind, you can always reach out to the organizers and report that, and we'll take care of that for you. Again, thank you so much. Thank you to over 100 people for joining us, and thank you to all the sponsors and all the guests for joining us, and looking forward to some really great hacks being built in the next month. It will be very interesting. And we'll have another session at 8 p.m. today. Great. So yeah, just wanted to inform you that we'll have another building on Ethereum session at 8 p.m. today. So the hackers can go ahead and join that. And remember that if you have any questions, we've got Discord. You can go ahead and ask there or on Telegram at ethindia.co. Thank you again for joining. And I think this is goodbye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.